Alright, what's up guys? So, Unspoken Crime Murders has uploaded a video titled Rapper Spotemgottem Arrested for Domestic Violence After Being Rejected by a Female. Now, here's the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I've been rejected a few times in my life. Never once that I ever thought like, well, maybe I should put hands on her because that's gonna really make the girl like me. Yeah, she's gonna have a change of heart. Yeah, when I punch her across the head or however whatever he did. But it's like, fam, the girl's really not gonna want to be bothered with you. Like people need to understand like I get it. It can be upsetting to get rejected and stuff, but it's not gonna change anything. If that girl don't like you, girl, guy, whoever, if they don't like you, they don't like you. You know, at times you just gotta move on from the situation. The thing is this. I guess to get a little bit personal about myself, I'm like out here trying to organize and talk. But anyways, yeah, to get a little bit personal with myself, like the last time I was rejected, it was by somebody that I had considered a good friend. Like throughout the time, I had developed feelings for them. And I don't know, maybe I stopped being friends with them out of anger, or, whatever the situation is. But the thing is this: it's like I can't have any hatred in my heart towards that person over it. Yeah, it's like they might have upset me, but at the end of the day, it's like, hey, that's just life. Like there's gonna be people that upset you. You have to, as you get older, you have to understand like you can't react a certain way and then think nothing's gonna happen. So yeah, let's see what goes down in this video, guys. If you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Unspoken Crime Murders for more videos like this. And then that being said,
I just told her to leave. She going crazy, like swinging on me.
So what happened, man?
He basically just was mad that me and my friend didn't want to have a threesome with him.
On September 30th, 2022.
I mean, it's like, yeah, that's that type of stuff where it's like, okay. I mean, now I was more so thinking along the lines like, now if I guess maybe if the video would have been titled differently, but yeah, it's like, bro, if the girl don't want to do nothing, she don't want to do nothing. It's like that. Yeah, that's the type of stuff where it's like, when I hear people react on some stuff like that, it's like, fam, like it's just, even a kid shouldn't carry on like that. I mean, kids shouldn't be doing that stuff, period. But like, yeah, it's like, it's crazy, man. You think a kid would act like it, but it's like, I guess I know some people will look at him like, oh, well, yeah, he is kind of still a kid, but I'm like, still though, it's just you should be at an age, you should be at a point in time in your life where you shouldn't be carrying on like that. It's like, bro, you a famous rapper. It's like, come on now.
Miami Police Department received a 911 call from a woman claiming to have been assaulted at a hotel. In the recorded call, she identified the alleged perpetrator as the rapper Spotemgottem, who allegedly hit her after an argument.
And it's like, the thing is this, because I know that's something that was like asked, towards me, like, would I ever put my hands on a woman? And of course, no. But my thing is this: if my life is being threatened, like she's chasing after me with a knife, or she's trying to like kill me in some sorts, yeah, then I'm gonna do what I can to defend myself. But if it's on like some argument things, I'm like, fam, if my thing is this: if my words can't do anything, I shouldn't even be involved in that argument in the first place. So yeah, I like going. That's like why when I'm like, just with my personal life, it's it's just something with somebody that I can trust, like somebody that I'm like, okay, like I know they, whatever the situation is, they got feelings towards me, I got feelings towards them. Then it's like, boom, we good. But if not that, then it's like, yeah, that's why, I just don't allow too many people. Like I said, I think you guys know me by now. Like I'm not really in, well, I guess like maybe in that rap life, and it's like, but it's still, bro, it's like, I think I think there are some famous people in this world where they think because they're a famous whoever celebrity that they're entitled, and it's like, fam, you're not. You have to understand. So I'm putting myself in that mindset, and it's like, yeah, bro, you're no different than the average person. So.
What we got, G? I just missed them, bro. I'm sorry. Nah, you good, bro. I guess I ain't getting fast.
When officers arrived, they observed the rapper fleeing the scene in a C8 Corvette to evade arrest. Officers reported that the rapper almost hit a pedestrian walking while trying to flee the scene.
I She lives here. I'm not
It's
sure.
like you're more so admitting fault when you're doing some stuff like that. Because if I know I didn't put my hands on nobody, fam, what am I fleeing for? I'm like, nah, that girl. My thing is this: there was an old Denzel Washington movie where that girl, she was straight going crazy on herself. I think she like headbutted and sinking things, and so I'm like, yeah, if that's some like self, I'm like, fam, she did that to herself. I'm like, I ain't hit her. I'm like, no, I guess like I don't know. It's like it's her word against mine, and I'm like, whether the cops gonna believe me or not. But yeah, it's like it's on some stuff where I'm all like, fam, if I had did something that I had fled and left and then been trying to plead my case like in a different area and things, I'm sitting right here letting you know I ain't did nothing to her. All right, so
Upside down. You got the rookie today? No. Whatever you need, I'm here. I already started ID. Okay.
Start with 3 and 3, manhole cover.
Let me on TV screen.
Just those image presses with one.
I think when they do things like that, it's like I feel like that person that's not a celebrity that's within them, like whoever Spotemgottem, like whatever his real name is, that's who reacted. Like Spotemgottem was talking to the girl, but when she, rejected him, then who he really is, that's who overall had the stronger reaction and stuff. Because celebrity is gonna be like, okay, well, I don't want nothing to do with you, move on. So she might have been under the impression that like he might have had feelings for her. So that's why I think, I've said this before, communication is key. Communicate.
Alright, just have a seat for me.
Got the call 753. Okay, clear enough by
Alright, so what took place? What happened today?
We literally just came back from going out to KOD. I'm not from here. I've been here since Saturday.
Okay, you're from Minnesota?
Yes. And we went to KOD, so we literally just got back. We were out, and then we ended up going to another after spot. So we literally just got back. It hasn't been an hour. And me and my friend, a girl, she lives out in West Palm Beach, Florida, but she came over to hang with me before I have to
At KOD?
She came over here actually, and Spotem, which his real name is Nehemiah, the one who.
So, okay, this guy is, we're going to refer to him to Nehemiah?
Yep, that's his real name. Nehemiah, Nehemiah.
You don't know his last name?
Harden. Nehemiah Lamar Harden. His rapper name is Spotemgottem.
Spotem? Oh, he's a rapper? Spotemgottem. Spotem. He doesn't live here, right? Does he reside here? So what happened?
Yeah. He basically just was mad that me and my friend didn't want to have a threesome with him. But my friend had already left. Her Uber came before mine. And I said that Uber, I'll just sit at the airport early. I was leaving today anyways. I was like, I'll just sit at the airport early. She was like, okay, she was like, okay, you good and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. She said, you should have got your Uber at the same time I did then, so that we both could leave together. I'm like, yeah, you're right, but I'm gonna do it in a second. I gotta finish packing up my stuff.
Okay.
And,
So she left.
So yep. So she left.
You guys were already in the room at the time, right?
Yep, upstairs at the apartment 917. And so basically he just was mad that
You guys didn't want to partake in that? Okay.
And I'm basically getting told to leave and stuff. I'm just like, you're mad because nobody wants to have a threesome with you. I'm like, I never did nothing like that before. I'm not that type of girl. So I'm basically just explain to him that I'm not like that. I'm not that type of girl. I don't do that stuff. He told you lame, you ruined my night, and like all types of. I've been dealing with Nehemiah since 2019, so I ain't never had no type of.
You guys been steady together, like boyfriend,
not
girlfriend?
Steady together, no, because I live all the way in Minnesota, so not steady together, but on and off, like I'll fly out here and stuff and see him and stuff. So this was the first time ever of him asking me, like a threesome.
So you live in Minnesota, so you guys are not really dating or anything?
Yep, nope, not really dating.
No, so you just guys see each other,
yeah,
like,
see each other.
Is there an expectation of like a relationship between you two, or like?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. And then
It's like, that's crazy. You talk about you in a room my whole night, and it's all like, fam. I think what people be forgetting is that the next day still exists. Like the next night still exists, all that stuff. So it's like, and then on top of that, like I said, communication is key. Like, you gotta talk to people about that type of stuff rather than just being like, oh, this all like, let's, do it, or yeah, let's have a threesome. It's like, fam, if she don't know about you're walking her into something that she ain't, like, she just obviously said she ain't familiar with that type of stuff. So it's like, you just walked her into something that she don't know nothing about. And you're expecting her to just be okay with it. Fam, she's not. So it's like that, yeah, it's that type of stuff where it's like, fam, yeah, it's just you lack in communication. It's like you gotta talk to people about that. It's like, rather like, or ask like, hey, how's, like, are y'all chill with that? Like, and then if not, okay, move on. But yeah, overall, it's like I said, it's just people, they let that fame life get to them, and then they think, oh, because I'm a rapper, like, stuff is gonna be, and that's something where it's like, as I grow more as a creator, I try to, relate more, not relate, but still just be in that mindset is like, I'm still just an average person. Yes, I might have followers on social media, wherever the place is, but at the end of the day, I'm still me. Like, I think people, they need to understand, it's all like, yeah, your nickname is a nickname. It shouldn't be a persona. It's like, if it's a persona, it's like, okay, let it be a persona for, like, comedy reasons, for something funny, something that's gonna bring, like, positivity to people. But it's like, if it's just gonna bring negativity to people, then it's like, bruh, like, is that rap life really for you? It's like, you gotta sit down and think about that stuff.
What happened? Because I heard there was a weapon involved or something.
Yeah, I think one of their friends already took it out and put it in the car that they had left in.
So there's no one in the room right now?
Oh yeah, there's people up there. They're his friends.
This might not be a 55, bro. What do you think? No, because she lives in Minnesota, and there's no expectation of a relationship. That she just comes down, hangs out with him. I don't know if you know who Spotemgottem is. He's a rapper or something. Spotemgottem.
Oh yeah, everybody knows Spotemgottem. That's him that beat you up? Exactly. So he had a firearm, you said?
What's Spotemgottem?
Was it in his hand at the time that he beat you?
You upstairs in 917?
I just wanted to talk to her.
Huh?
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, it's like, you can't just, what can't you walk up on no.
So what happened?
So that's when she was gonna tell me what happened. So,
I don't know who he is at this point.
So Benson. So then what happened?
I basically just was like, refused to leave because I was like, I still need to pack my things up. He started to grab my stuff for me, tried to throw it out, and I reached for my bag, and that's when he just let him.
Hit you with a weapon? With a firearm? Or?
No, with his hands. With his hands. He
Close.
didn't pick up the firearm until after. Like, there was so much commotion going on inside where people were still trying to separate us. And they asked me to pick up the firearm. He was still trying to reach for me to try to hit me. But the firearm was in his hand, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, so his guns too? I'm like, all right.
So did he use the firearm at any point in time to hit you with it? It was just in his hand. While he was hit, so he hit you with the hand that wasn't occupied with the firearm. He didn't point it at you and say, I'm going to shoot you or anything like that. Okay. When he hit you, how did he hit you? Did he hit you with open hand, closed hand, or fist?
Literally, I got you. You guys are in the diamond ring, the rappers.
Let me see your side of the head.
What's his name?
His rapper name is Spotemgottem. Nehemiah Pardon.
Spot him.
Yeah, it's like, my thing is, it's like, you can't do stuff like that and then be a famous rapper. Like, yeah, you might be able to get away with it if you just an average person, but it's like, if you're a famous rapper, like, you at one point in time had people literally doing, then no, wasn't, what was the it was a TikToker, I believe, that used this song. So it's like, my thing is this: when you don't reach that level of fame to where you got people using your song on TikTok, you got literally like places invite you out to perform. It's like, my thing is this: 100,000, over 100,000 followers. I feel like at that point, you can't get away with stuff. Like, when you done exceeded that amount, maybe even you might even be like below that. But my thing is this: the reason why I say that is because, fam, I don't have that many followers. But if you search up my name, TMossBoss, my face appears. So it's like, really, how is that gonna look? I go out and I do something, people recognize who I am. I'm saying, or even if it's somebody that I ain't got into it with, and they're all like, oh yeah, it's this guy named TMossBoss, and his real name's Tyler, and all this other stuff, and it's like, all they just gotta do is look me up. They know who I am. They most likely gonna know where I'm at and stuff. Yeah, that you ain't gonna get away with stuff like that. So, hey, what's going on? I was like, dang, bro.
Is he well known? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I have no say, no. I'm sorry. You know his legal name or his real name?
Or Nehemiah Hart.
You guys have had a sexual relationship, let's say the last 6 months, whether it's on or off?
You said you've been seeing him since what, 2019? On and off?
Any of those finances, that's why the channel
She might be your offender. So,
Buddy fled. He has to come and say what happened.
yeah, exactly.
She's on the come downstairs right now. Somebody that's seen it eye for eye.
He needs to come back. What's your name? Again?
My name is
Ray. He should come back. If
He ain't coming
everything
back.
that y'all are saying is what it is, yeah, he should come back. So that this, huh? Why? No. Y'all be watching too much TV. We do constructive investigations, all right? We find out who the primary aggressor is by your two accounts. Not that, we don't have his account yet. It appears that, to me, I'm not the primary officer either. I'm a defer to the primary, but y'all are telling a very different story from what she's giving you.
I'm telling you what I seen from the moment I got upstairs.
She over there.
Buddy, come over.
I'm not doing no investigation. I'm not talking to him. I'm not going to stay on every minute. So he said it's time.
So what?
So basically, like, he telling her to leave, like, you know how when dudes be around female, but they at night, all right, now you got to know when it's your go time, when, like, I don't want you around no more and stuff like that. So you ready for her to leave and stuff, man. She like, no, I'm not leaving, like, fuck, I'm staying here. He like, bro, just fucking leave. And then he like, oh, no, I'm finna leave and fuck you. She went and bleached his stuff, like, she went and bleached his clothes and so he like, yo, fuck you. And then that's when he trying to leave out of those, she yanking him, pulling him and all that stuff. Like everybody like, yo, stop, like, yo, you doing too much, this not even, you could hear it on the when she was on the phone call calling the police, you could hear the whole conversation. I'm like, look, listen here, this not your house, just like, we ask you nicely, this not your house, stop yelling, stop putting your hands on people, just leave him alone. He's trying to leave. He got guns and this and all that. I'm like, yo, why is you lying and all that? So like, you know how when females try to, like, what is it called? Escalate. Yeah. And then like, while on the phone call, you could tell that nobody's touching her or anything. I'm like, listen here, please. Like, out of respect, this is not your house. Just tell the police, look, all he wanted you to leave. He's not touching.
I'm picking up that he might be friends with Spotemgottem, so he's just trying to plead his case, which is like, I get it. You trying to be there for your friend and stuff. My thing is this: if somebody gets killed, and I'm not saying like that's what happened right now, but let's just say in the future somebody gets killed because, let's say, the same thing happened. This time it got way too out of hand. Somebody pulls a gun, we don't know who, and somebody dies behind this. It's like, fam, my thing is this: if it ain't my business, it ain't my business. I'm like, that's between my friend and whatever he got going on. I know people are gonna probably say that I'm a bad friend, but my thing is, and it's crazy because it's like, okay, if I don't plead his case, if I just stay out of it and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here in the cuts and not say nothing, I'm considered a bad friend. But then if it's like I speak out, then people are gonna be all like, oh, you cooperating with the cops, you a bad friend. So it's like, my thing is this: it's a lose-lose situation, but I would rather rather not be involved. And that's why it's like, look, people pick and choose your friends, because it's going to be at a point in time where they get you caught up in some stuff. And yeah, now you in the courtroom and it's like, fam, I didn't even do nothing. Like, I don't know why I'm in here in the first place. You done got sentenced all this time in prison. You off up in the, you know, crying. And it's like, yeah, that's why I'm like, look, if I ain't got nothing to do with it, I'm sitting there like this. Hands folded up. I'm just looking as everything is going down, but I'm like, I'm not involved.
He's not fighting you. You over here yanking him and all that stuff, like trying to pull him and all that shit.
Okay, I guess my question is, why did Buddy take off before he even talked to us?
Because he was thinking that basically like, oh, if she called the police on me, I'm gonna go to jail and stuff. He's thinking like that.
But yeah, it's like, if you ain't do nothing, then it's like, my thing is this, bro. And that's how, you know, like, you could just tell the difference between the person that's lying and not lying. If I'm caught up, all right, so yeah, let's say, you know, the situation is, I know I didn't do nothing. So yeah, if a cop approaches me, he's like, hey, did you hit such and such? I'm like, no, I ain't hit such and such. Where are you even getting this information? I'm like, no, we gonna get to the bottom of this investigation. We need to do this. I'm like, so yeah, fingerprints, scanning, all that stuff. If y'all got to develop some technology to see if I put my hands on this person, you very well do what you got to do. But I know I did not put my hands on this person. And I feel like, yeah, if you did put your hands on this person, you going to do what he did. Leave. So it's like, even if, my thing is this, even if she was the one to start up all of this stuff, it's like, fam, still, there was no reason to hit her in the first place. It's like, even if, my thing is this, even if she's hitting you, because it's like, yeah, girls going to hit you out of anger. That's that type of stuff you just got to take. Go on about your business. Leave, do whatever, all right? My thing is this. And like I said, if that girl's trying to kill you, like, end your life, then okay, then that's where you need to defend yourself. But other than that, it's like, bro, if it's on some silly stuff, you don't need to be putting your hands on no girl, all right? Come on.
No, bro, the police, like, they gonna try to arrest me, so they gonna listen to a female.
So perception, just perception for the future. Him leaving in a Hellcat out of here, when we don't have his side of the story, doesn't do anybody any favors. Not him, not her, not us. You get me? Yeah. Obviously, you feel me?
You're good friends with Spotemgottem?
Yeah. But just like I told him, like even on the phone call and stuff, when she called the police and stuff, you don't hear the truth and everything, and nobody is hitting her. I'm like, just out of respect, this is not your house. You can start yelling, you can start putting your hands on him. The man is trying to leave, let the man leave. And then she, oh, they got a gun. I'm like, you can listen to the thing. So I'm like, ma'am, we're talking normal and stuff. I'm just asking her out of respect. This is not her house. Can she just leave and stuff? But she like trying to escalate and stuff, like as if like she getting beat up and all that stuff. She just tried to come talk to me because now she see that 1, 2, 3, and then even the lady at the front desk.
So all you guys were hanging out at KOD tonight?
Yeah, it was at KOD.
So yeah, and there was another girl also that left earlier before this incident took place, right? A friend of hers or something like that.
Either way, he should come to tell his side of the story. Because if not, we're only going to have her side of the story.
Then they're going to be bad on him.
As an understanding.
Yeah, the report's going to get written.
Yeah. So we're going to have to get her up out of here.
Yeah, she'll catch an Uber out of here. So.
Ray, how you doing? It's Officer Dolce. Hey, listen, can you hear me?
It's going in and out.
Are you able to hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey, listen, we spoke with our domestic violence detectives, and we want to confirm if Spot for sure, because we're out here waiting, but does Spot want not to press charges? Like verify that he doesn't want her to go to jail.
All right. I can put you on hold first. I can call him.
Sure. Put me on three-way.
All
right. We spoke with domestic violence detectives. Yeah. It's not going to meet criteria because she only comes down a couple times in the year, doesn't live here, and no expectation of sexual copulation. So we're able to make it a simple battery, which we don't have to effect any arrest on. It'll be a simple battery because we don't have his side of the story. You see what I'm saying? If he was to get here and give us his side, and his side aligns with what you said, we could make it an information report and there would be no filing of charges at all.
Shit up. So
listen,
we saw all that.
We gave her the case card. Same thing with you, man. So I don't know if you want to press any charges or not.
Nah. I just told her to leave. going crazy, like swinging on me. Yeah, I'm trying to get on the elevator.
So what happened, man?
Okay, boom. Bro, we was vibing. We went to the club. We came back from the club. When we came in, boom. So I had two. It was her and her friends. And well, I guess we was gonna have a threesome. She got mad. I don't know. She went through my phone. Boom. I told her I was finna leave. She said send her Uber. So boom. I told her, where you want me to send Uber at? And she was like, I'm not going nowhere. Ooh. Ooh. She came in there, snatched my phone, like put the Patron bottle to my head. I'm like, oh, okay, bro, I'm robbing. I went in there, I grabbed more, I snatched my phone from her. I went in for
It's just like I don't know, man. It's just funny like when you hear people and they tell a story about something, and it's like regardless of what it is, it's just I'm always invested in the story. Like I'm sitting here like I'm like as if I am standing there listening to this man telling this story. I'm at the home chilling myself. It's like it's funny, man. It's funny.
Sat back on the couch. She came back up there again. I went in there. So this time I go in there, I'm like, what she doing? She in the corner. I know I see she pouring bleach all on the shit. So I grabbed the bleach bottle.
Right?
Yeah, look, it's on my clothes too. I grabbed the bleach. I grabbed the bleach bottle. I snatched it. Then she hit me, so I grab her like this. I pull it to me. I get my chain hit her a little bit, but I told her, I'm like, stop. So I pushed her in the bed a little bit. Boom. She grabbed me again, swung on me again. I'm like, all right, cool. So I grabbed her. I'm like, bro, just leave, bro. I'm like, you know I'm on probation. We doing stupid shit. She like, I'm finna call the police. We going to jail. Shit like that. So she on the phone with the police the whole time. Like, oh yeah, this nigga hit me. He did this. They got guns in here. No guns. Any guns that they registered?
You got access to the garage, like the park and walk up, because I don't want you going through the lobby, man. She's going to crack this shit over. So listen, either way, like I said, I think my partner told you this, right? Oh, there she is. All right, you ready to go? She told you, she got you straight? All right, listen, just go on and go upstairs. All right.
The rapper Spotemgottem was eventually arrested and charged with simple battery, receiving probation as a sentence.
Dang.
However, this wasn't his last encounter with the law. Just a month ago, he was arrested for having an arsenal of automatic weapons in his vehicle after leading officers on a high-speed chase. Anyway, do you think the woman was wrong for calling the police, or do you believe she could have handled the situation differently?
My thing is this, you know, my best advice that I can give to a woman, if you know a rapper and they want to fly you out, whatever the situation is, if you don't trust the situation, you're seeing all these different signs, don't go, all right? Rapper, celebrity, YouTuber, Twitch streamer, if you do not trust the situation, and if it's on some on and off stuff, my thing is this, I'm at a point in time in my life where I don't want no on and off relationship. I want a relationship that's going to lead into a marriage, and it's going to lead into us looking like the couple in Up, where we sitting down in rocking chairs, holding hands, watching reruns of whatever show, all right? But no, I'm saying, like, I just think that this stuff, like, where it's, I mean, like, look, if people have, I feel like that this, you know, there's one side of the world where it's like they just need to be on the dating stuff, and then there's the other side where it's like, nah, if it's like if people that wants to settle down, and I'm like, if you're a settling down type person, then don't be fooling with somebody that's only flying you out, maybe a couple of times every, you know, whenever and things, and then, yeah, then it's like you sent on your way. It's like, nah, fam, it's like you fly out there if you know it's going to be a long-lasting, like, or not even long-lasting, like, end-of-life relationship, all right? So if it ain't that, then, fam, I'm like, I ain't for it, you know? So anyways, yeah, I just think that stuff, it's like, you know, hopefully this is like a lesson learned. This guy contacts you again, don't go out there, all right? Don't go anywhere, all right? So, but anyways, yeah, that was a wild video. Make sure, if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Unspoken Crime Murders for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.